Hey cutie patooties, and welcome back to Cutie Nails, where everything we do here is all about nails. Today we have some PR from Nail Reserve, cuties, you guys, and I lost all of my footage of me swatching these and I was so upset, but we are going to be using two of the colors, that beautiful purple and pink right there. And you guys, of course, you can tell from the thumbnail, it's going to be some Lisa Frank nails today. So you guys, unbeknownst to me, I have been buying these books for my daughters all the time, and I was like, wait a minute, is this Lisa Frank? When I walked in the dollar store just gonna go get like other little things, and I was like, yes, I am definitely using these stickers in this set today. So this set is dedicated to my girl LatinaNailDesignz, Marcy. You guys can see it's C-curve tips. She did query me in her last video in regards to how I apply acrylic to C-curve tips. If y'all hear anything in the background, that's my granddaughter, you guys, so please excuse the noise. So I went ahead and just pretty much practiced on my pinky at first to see how this was gonna work for me. The last time I used C-curve tips was like about maybe 2 years ago when I first started doing nails. All I had was these C-curve tips. And Marcy girl, one thing I can say, not only do I have to work drier with these glittered acrylics, but I found that working drier, y'all, she just knocked the phone out my hand. I found that working drier helped me a lot when it came to working with the C-curve tips. So pretty much I just went ahead and applied my bead like I normally would, and I was trying to really keep it like more on the top of the nail and not so much on the sides of the nail. And I just recently watched a video from Get Nails by Jen, and I'm so glad to say I was doing quite a bit of her tips and tricks for acrylic application, especially on a C-curve tip. You see me pushing that acrylic up towards the top of the nail. So when I saw her video and I looked back to do this voiceover, I was so glad that I had already been doing a lot of the tricks that she was mentioning in that most recent video. And I can tell you right away, honey, doing that, if you go back and look at her video after watching this, doing exactly what she said really helps when working with the C-curve tips. I like, from working on that pinky at first, like I knew I had to go pretty dry on these beads, and they came out smooth. I didn't have a lot of lumps and bumps and unevenness in the acrylic. If it looks like that, it's because I had to double tip these nails to get it at the length that I wanted these nails to be. So you can see that my acrylic is pretty much staying put, and I'm just going to go ahead and just make sure it's on the tip of the top of the nail and not so much on the sides. If anything ran off on the side, I was just pushing it right back up towards the top of the nail, just angling my brush like she said, and pretty much just smoothing out everything as I went. So in the future, sweetie, just try to work a lot drier when you're working with C-curve tips. Like Jen mentioned, don't worry about the sides too much. Even though, yes, I was wiping the sides, I was really trying to make sure that my acrylic stayed on the top of the nail. So I'm so glad I was doing this already before Jen published her video. So Jen, thank you so much for helping me see that I was right, even though I don't use C-curve tips often. Thank you so much, sweetie, which goes to show that I am learning, Jen. I really appreciate it. Like, I'm thinking through the processes of doing things before getting into an application. So that is letting me know, Jenny Poo, that I am definitely improving. And thank you so much for putting out that video that you just did, because it helped me with a lot of other things as well. It helped me notice a lot of other things as well. So yes, Latina Mami. So you guys can see, and you can see, cutie patootie, that it's working out pretty good. I'm having a really good smooth application. I'm making sure I'm not having a lot of issues with it running towards the sides because I was working so much drier. Just to note that I have to work drier with these Nail House glitters, and I'm just gonna start working drier from here on out because I really like how the acrylic performs when it's more in a clay format. So I hope that explained everything with the C-curve tips, cutie. And I hope you enjoy this set, because girl, when I saw those two Nail Reserve polishes, I was like, yes, I'm definitely doing Lisa Frank. That is going to be so super cool. And I was so grateful to happen upon the last Lisa Frank book in my Dollar Tree, y'all. Not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. At my Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I keep wanting to say Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I was so happy about that. So I'm going to continue to let you guys watch this application, and then we're going to get into the rest of the nails. I'm going to be like a little bit all over the place throughout the process, but I hope y'all enjoy it. If you all look at my cuticle application right here, cuties, that lets you guys know that I really have to go dry on these beads, you guys. So I'm gonna let y'all continue to watch some more, and then I'll pop back in. I know I didn't say it in the beginning, cuties, but this is Princessa by Nail House, and I'm going to be using their clear. I'm going to be using the purple Starlust and pinky pink from Nail Reserve to get that beautiful purple and pink color that I'm looking for. So my thumb and my pinky are going to be these solid colors, because I plan on adding foils to this later on. And I should have worked on the clear nails first, y'all, but it is what it is. I didn't care that a little glitter got into my clear nails. Y'all, I was over here dancing because I was so happy with the fact that I was able to work with these C curves. So Starstruck and Pinky Pink are the two colors I'm using today from Nail Reserve. I absolutely love Nail Reserve, you guys. One thing I really like about them, when you open their polishes, you get this beautiful sweet smell from it. They definitely have some good one coat coverages. Their products are very nice, rich, creamy, and easy to work with. I really hate that my swatching video disappeared somehow, but I told y'all my phone has been doing some crazy stuff lately. So in order to fill in that gap with the double tipping of the nails, I'm just adding in some rubber base coat, and I'm gonna let it kind of self-level, flash cure that real quick. And now we're gonna go in with some little marbling of these. No, I'm sorry, not marbling. We're gonna be doing a little bit of ombraying of these two colors, so that way I can get that nice blend of that purple and pink in the middle. And later on we'll add a little bit more jazz and pizzazz to this nail. So y'all, I bought these little sponge thingies to do my ombre blends here, but I was not liking how that was looking. So I went ahead and just pulled out my ombre brush from Madame Glam, and that's what I'm gonna use. I know these nails look weird and funky because of the double tipping, but it's nothing that a little filing didn't take care of, and you guys will be able to see that. One thing I'm probably gonna do in the future for all of the tips that I put on my nails, when it comes to my ring finger, that is my crooked finger on both hands and my fattest finger on both hands, I am gonna cut down the side walls. So initially when I used to use the C curve tips on my practice hand, I will cut down the sidewalls a little bit. I still had that C-curve shape, but I would cut down the sidewalls some as well. Latina, you can do that as well. You'll still retain your C-curve shape, but it'll just kind of like make it less frustrating to apply your acrylic on the tip. You can if you want to, you don't have to, but I would just cut down the sidewalls to pretty much kind of take off some of that extra tip that's hanging over and make sure it's nice and lined up with the sidewalls of my nail bed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add my second coat here, cuties. I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out and cure that in a lamp for a full 60 seconds. The initial layer, I just cured it for 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna get a full cure on this, cutie patooties, and then we're gonna move into the next part of the design. I need to pull out a liner brush. Trying to use that dotting tool does not work for me ever. So I just gotta try to keep that in mind. When I want a good blooming effect, pull out your liner brush, girl. So I'm pretty much was trying to do this to try to get like those little like colorful tiger stripes that is so reminiscent of Lisa Frank. I'm adding some glitters in there. I'm gonna pull out some iridescent stars in a little bit, you guys. But once this part is done, I'm gonna cure that for about 30 seconds, and then we're gonna move into some nail foil action. All right, cuties. Now, y'all know, if y'all been here with me for a minute, I have a love-hate relationship with foil. Well, more so a hate-hate relationship with foil, because it don't ever work the way I want it to. But I had a bit of a better experience this time. I wanted to like use the tapping motion that I normally use, but I was like, no, let me just give it a good old try and just use the silicone tool and rub this thing on in there. So I'm just going for a little slanted look right here, which is gonna be covered up with like a little bit of polish on the ends and a little bit of ombre with that princessa. So now that that is on there the way I like it, because I know I'm gonna cover it up, I didn't really like bug on it too hard, you know, with some missing pieces. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and take some more base coat, add a very thin layer, because I don't know how this odorless monomer is gonna affect the nail foil. I'm just gonna go ahead and add another little purple right here and another little pink strip at the bottom. And y'all, I really didn't care about cleaning my brush because I wanted some of that blended purple effect from the ombre nail to be on the nail, this other nail as well. So I didn't care that, you know, the colors blended. I really absolutely loved that beautiful purple mix that I got in between. So now it's time to cover it up with some clear, make sure it's fully protected, add my little stars in there, and then we're gonna get into doing a nice little ombre on top of it with the princessa. Okay, let's jump on into the clear nail. So I just really want to just smush this clear on top of here so I can add my stars, because I'm gonna go with a star and the iridescent like flakes base, so that way I have the glitter look in there that I'm looking for, like the iridescent shiny look that I'm looking for in there. And then we're gonna add some of those stickies that I got, y'all, and I'm gonna show y'all I struggled with them stickers. The struggle bus system was real with them stickers, but we'll talk through it and I'll let y'all see some of that process as well. I'm gonna continue to add my glitters and my iridescent flakes, and we'll be back with sticker time. So while that's drying, it is time for me to encapsulate this nail. I am not done with this nail yet, cuties, but we gotta go ahead and get this thing encapsulated. So again, I'm working with a very dry bead, and you guys see I'm gonna be able to mold this thing like clay down the nail. I really wasn't caring much about the side walls. I was really trying to make sure I had the right thickness on the surface of the nail, and that I was able to build my apex the way I wanted to. Now, hindsight, I should have went in with a thin layer at first, because I wiped away quite a bit of my chrome right there at the bottom. You guys can see, wiped away quite a bit of my chrome, but it's okay. It still turned out really cute. I'm gonna go in with more beads, as many beads as I need as possible, to go ahead and encapsulate this, so that way when I get into filing, I do not lose any of my beautiful ombre and chrome at the bottom of these clear encapsulations. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, y'all. I'm focusing on my kids, trying to not say things that I don't need to be saying on camera. because you know they be distracting me. But I'm going to continue to encapsulate. I'm just going to show this one nail so you guys can see how I'm encapsulating, pretty much the same as how I was applying the acrylic at first. And then we're going to jump back into finishing up more of the design.
To me, you've always been too big or too old to care much about me and say that you love me. I didn't understand that it's so much more than going to a sanctuary. A relationship is what's really necessary. If I knew then that I am this ain't an occupation, act right, get up in motion, nah. Only thing that I will raise is your name. Don't really care about all the fame. I'ma lift you up and I ain't got no shame. Yeah, yeah. If I knew
I know y'all saw my OCD there. I had to get that little star out of my clear. Otherwise, I couldn't have moved on, y'all. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And I really do blame Uncle Sam for that because, y'all, my OCD is bad and it drives me nuts all day long. So I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate the thumb and the pinky also. And the ring finger as well, because those are all pretty much done. And then we're gonna jump back in with that fat little middle finger of mine, adding these stickers. Now this is the wrong thing to do right here, cuties, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because after I cut out this tiny little heart, it was a beast trying to get the paper backing off of the sticky part. So don't do that, okay? Let's just go ahead and get the sticker off first and then cut around the sticker to get all of that white excess out. Now it would have been great if I had like real nail stickers to do this art, and I'm gonna show y'all here. Like, yeah, it was a little struggle with the sticky part sticking to the gloves, but it's much easier to do it this way. So having real nail stickers to do this Lisa Frank look would have been great, but I had to work with what I had because I really wanted to do this set. I hope I see tons more Lisa Frank nails coming from you guys on y'all's channels, because this nail design has infinite amounts of ways that you can create it, and I'm super excited to see what the summer has for Lisa Frank nails. So I'm gonna continue to do this. It would have stuck onto the nail much better had I went ahead and cut off the hanging sides. Y'all will see my struggle where I had to bust out my desktop lamp and bust out the rubber base coat and try to stick these things down under the lamp. You know, after a while you kind of figure things out as you go, but initially the struggle bus, I was riding it real hard, but I figured it out in the end. So if you guys are going to use these stickers from the Dollar General like I did, once you get it on the nail, go ahead and cut off as much excess as you can that's hanging off the nails to kind of help with better sticker adhesion onto your nail, because adding this base coat here messes up the rest of everything else I was trying to do. Because it left that sticky surface, it just made adding like actual stickers harder, and I really don't know why. Like, I'm thinking, okay, it's a sticky surface, it should stick on just fine, but no, y'all will see when I go in with my flower stickers, like it was just not wanting to adhere to the nails. So hindsight being what it is, if I'm ever going to use non-nail sticker material to do things like this and I have an overlap, I'm going to be sure to cut off that excess, because when I got to my pinky, that's what I was doing, and I did not have to go in with any base coat to try to get anything to lay down. Again, y'all, I do apologize for the noise in the background. Like I said, my grandbabies are here with me. My little cutie patootie has autism, so I mean, if you know, you know. So, you know, she's going to make noise. It is what it is. I love my little baby anyway. So adding these little stickers that I got from Dollar General is all, because you know they be trying to up their game in their little nail section, and I thought it was so cute and perfect for this look. So I'm just going to apply it to all of the areas that I just want the nail to be full with goodness, just like Lisa Frank, you know, coloring activity books are. It's just full with goodness. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up this nail and encapsulate it, and then we're gonna move on to my middle finger.
That's 100.
For so long, so stuck in my own way, so I'ma enjoy this moment. It's the day that the Lord has made. The top down. Oh, let's get to know where you live right now. So let's not waste another day. From 2009 to season, let's take a ride through the same with the top down. Yeah, almost lost my mind a couple times.
All right, cuties, y'all, at this point I was so excited, y'all, so excited. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. It is time to file, shape, and buff. Did that off camera, of course, because yeah. The nail stayed on, so I'm still rocking with that pop-off method, you guys, if y'all want to know. Time for some more hate action of some foils, y'all. It is what it is. But these were the perfect foils, and I had some that was like tiger striped as well. Perfect for Lisa Frank nails, y'all. Please, I want to see y'all try it, cuties. I want to see what y'all come up with on y'all channels. Hit me up on Instagram. Y'all know I be taking a little minute to answer on Instagram, but when I see you, I'ma respond to you, y'all. So go ahead, get them Lisa Frank nails out. Okay, cutie patooties, that was a lot, but hey, guess what? We almost done, just hanging with me for just a little bit longer, cutie patooties. I wanted to make sure y'all got every inch of these nails and y'all saw everything that I did. Okay, this is probably gonna be the only longest video that I have on my channel. I refuse to do this to y'all again, but I just wanted to make sure y'all got it all, and I wanted to make sure my girl Latina saw everything I was doing when applying the acrylic to them C-curve tips. Now, if you're liking Nail Reserve and you're looking for a code, go ahead and check my link tree down in the description box, and you guys will be able to use that code for some money off. Okay, alrighty, y'all, we're gonna continue to keep rubbing and scrubbing this foil on here. I did have a lot of missing patches, but you know what, it is what it is. If anybody has any tips and tricks on how to use foils and a good foil that's not going to give me that much trouble with my well, not foil, a foil glue that's not going to give me that much trouble when applying foils, please let me know. So time to just lob some more stickers on here, y'all, and I'm pretty much just gonna go ahead and make sure everything stays down by using my Lisette Gel Nails Bling It glue. But hindsight, what I should have done was and y'all see me taking off the excess, it just stuck on the nail so much better this way. But what I should have done hindsight was go really thin on my initial application. Didn't think of it because I was really just trying to practice off camera to make sure like I was doing this good enough to be able to explain to Latina, you know, what I did for CK tips and acrylic application. But I should have just did it thin, add the foil, add the stickers and encapsulated it, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna go in here with a little lazy French, y'all, draw that on there with the foil glue, cure that real quick, then add the sticker and start rubbing and scrubbing. I'm only gonna put just like 2 little things on here because I did a French outline on these nails as well with that same beautiful Stardust and Starstruck. I keep calling it something different. Starstruck and Pinky Pink around my thumb. Y'all see my struggle? Y'all see why I do not like nail foils? But I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I did promise y'all I was gonna do that. I'm gonna stop complaining and crying about stuff, and I'm just going to try it. So this is pretty much how I'm trying to get that beautiful in-between color that I ombrayed on the pointer finger. And I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to swipe it through these polishes and go ahead and outline the French on this thumb. And then we're gonna get into the pointer finger and that beautiful unicorn design. Y'all, when I top coated that, did that unicorn not come through or what? What's 4+4, y'all? Absolutely ate that design, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. I know I'm being a little bit boastful, I apologize, but I ate, and y'all can't tell me I didn't eat. And if you didn't like it, it's okay. You know, not everybody is into the things I'm into. It's all good. But I cannot wait to see what y'all do with these designs this summer. Like, Lisa Frank nails really need to be popping this summer. I know I said it before, but I'm so serious because they're so fun and so cute. So I'm going to continue to outline this. I'll go ahead and I'll cure, and then we're going to get into the pointer finger and showing you guys how I created that unicorn nail. If y'all made it this far in the video, cutie patooties, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys liked the tutorial. I hope you guys are liking the color, the vibrancy. I hope you guys are enjoying the fact that I am stepping out of my comfort zone and trying to give you guys something to look at, cuties. Now, I'm using my IBD gel to create that unicorn look. If you have any type of, let's say another type of like thick consistency gel, that'll work for this as well. Poly gel, some clear poly gel will also work. If you guys have that that solid nail gel glue, what you can do is just roll some out into like strips, cylindrical strips, and you could put it on the nail, just wrap it around the nail and cut off the excess off of the sides and below, and boom, there you have it, unicorn nails once it's cured. So I'm just gonna use my IBD gel because I mean it was right there in my face. I'm just gonna pull it out and make these lines as thick as possible, and I'm gonna flash cure in between with my Lisette's Gel Nails desktop lamp. But you guys can see there's no rhyme or reason to it. I'm just really kind of making sure that it's nice and slanted and it has like a thick enough consistency to show that it's actually unicorn nails. So I'm gonna continue to do the rest of this nail, let you guys watch, and I will be back.
This ain't an occupation, act right, get up in motion, nah. Only thing that I will raise is your name, don't really care about all the fame. I'ma lift you up and I ain't got no shame, yeah.
Now that all of the nails are done, I am gonna go ahead and add my Lisette's Gel Nails, bling it, and adhere my gems, which I'm not gonna make y'all sit through, but I did want you guys to see that I am using that. It cures, it's pretty much a no wipe bling it gel, so when it cures there is no tacky layer and it's already nice and shiny. I did use regular top coat for the unicorn nail, but it was Lisette's shiny no wipe top coat. So I hope y'all guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for Wednesday's video. I'll be doing an unboxing of some PR that Model 1 sent me. It's probably gonna be a part 1 because they did send me quite a bit of things and I really wanted to dedicate true review time to the product so that way you guys can get my thoughts and everything else on it. And then for Friday's video, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but I kind of sort of have an idea in mind. So stay tuned for the rest of the week, cutie patooties. I love you guys, but most importantly, remember that God loves you, and I'll most definitely talk to you guys in my next one. Bye.